Hi, my name is Daryl Phillips. This is a bipolar perspective presented to you by Noir Apologia Gaming. Like, subscribe, share, follow. All the links are below. The most important thing is sharing. The message cannot possibly get out without sharing. There are some people who really need to hear this. I know sometimes it gets tedious. Definitely gets tedious for me to talk about it because it is very personal for me. But there are some people who try to help other people, like my cousin, Chrissy Smith. Go to her website. The link should be below. She has a son who's bipolar, and I'm bipolar myself. So about a year ago, I started doing these videos. I started with the ingredients, and I went into the steps. And I have discussed the ingredients many times since then, but I haven't went into detail on each one of the things. I did at the beginning, and maybe you guys haven't gone back. I would encourage you to go back and watch the original videos. Carrying the ingredients, you have to. All these videos are implied that you're carrying the ingredients because you're trying to get advice. The first ingredient is want to. Ambition. The work that it requires to change your life, you cannot do without ambition. And you may not have any. You might be like me in the past. See, I was so depressed and so worthless, and I felt worthless. I felt hopeless. All the things I've discussed, I've felt this way before. That's why it's so personal for me to talk about them. But the number one thing that I did not have was want to. Ambition. I've thought about this many times. How did my significant other help change me? Why her? She gave me ambition. She gave me want to. She works her butt off. She's the example of a lifetime. I could never have done this without her. I never could have begun this without her. Now I did the work. I'm not taking credit away for myself. I did the work, but there was no ambition there. In the beginning, it was just all mechanical action. I was afraid all the time. You may be afraid. You may be afraid to even start this. You may not trust me enough to start this. I hope you begin to. I hope you know everything I talk about is something I've been through. That I'm not talking about it from an outside perspective. I'm talking about it from an intimate perspective. You know, we live this life and we allow people to control us. We allow people to just completely damper and crush our dreams because they tell us we're bad at singing, or we're bad at this, or we're bad at that. You can't ever improve, Daryl. And I was the worst enemy ever. But sometimes, in most cases, we are the worst enemy. More than our friends, more than our family, more than other people, more than our significant others. We are the reason why we don't succeed. We are the reason why we don't have ambition. It's a terrible thing to allow yourself to be like that. And it's unfortunate too, as well. It's not right for you to treat yourself like that. Even if it's at the smallest level. You should never tell yourself that you're not worth it, or that who cares? I should have cared. You need to have curiosity about yourself. I talked about curiosity a couple months ago. To talk about asking questions and about asking the how before the why, or why before the how. Excuse me, my bad. Asking the why before the how. And I did these things because you're supposed to be curious about yourself. That's how you get to want to. I don't know everything. I never claimed to. But I know that I have want to. Ambition. No. I have ambition to do this, to help you guys. And I will succeed at this. And I am going to get better at camera because I want to. I am going to get better at graphics because I want to. I am going to get better at making sure the information in my head is getting out of here. Out of here. Not my jaw. Out of here. And out to you guys. Out of this mouth. I'm going to do everything possible. I'm going to learn everything possible because I want to. Because it's what's required for this. Because I find it important. It's very important to me. So carry the ingredients. First one being want to. Get your ambition. Start with something small. And then go out from there. You'll get ambition. Trust me. I believe in you. And I smile. I never smiled before. Because I know that I can help you. And that makes me feel so good. For the first time in my life, I am absolutely ambitious about this. Ambitious about things, about learning. For real. I hope you guys have a good night. I really do. I hope you guys just carry your ingredients with you. And all will be well. All will be well. Don't drink and drive. Take an Uber or Lyft, please. Thank you. Preferably you don't drink at all. I digress. May the Lord of light guide you in all things. Goodbye.